Hello everyone, welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. If you like our content, please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you're interested in learning more about the Bronze Age format and the Majestix Open Series, please check out openseries.majesticcg.com. Also, if you want to learn about Heroclix strategies, tactics, and lists from the game's top players, please visit majesticcg.com/apex-insiders. Lastly, if you're looking for Heroclix singles, please visit our eBay stores at stores.ebay.com/MajestixHeroclix and stores.ebay.com/ClicksCollective. All the links for everything I just talked about is below in the description. And again, my name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick.
What's up?
Today we have a special guest, Chris Gordon from The Comic Dimension.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, not Comic Dimension, because that brings you into another realm. So it has to be The Comic Dimension, right?
Yeah, The Comic Dimension. Yeah.
Perfect.
We probably already talked about this so real quick, but this is our benefactor, I guess you could say, a sponsor. Chris has graciously helped us out with basically getting this the kits going, the whole series like starting up, and then we're gonna go over here and have him on. We're gonna talk about everything. This will be the Bronze Age podcast. So if you guys aren't into it, hit the bricks, because that's what we'll be talking about.
You definitely should be into it, because this is like, when I think about it, it's the Olympics. This is the Olympics of Heroclix.
Yeah.
Like it's something different than the World's Championship. It's something different than the Rock Championship. It's the Olympics. It's its own thing. I just love the idea.
So
the higher level of play.
Yeah. So what Chris is alluding to is kind of what the invitational is going to be. So just the structure of how it's going to be really is there's going to be 8 to 10 qualifiers. We have 8 confirmed. The last 2 maybe, but we're going to have 8 to 10 winners that are going to be coming out to the invitational championship in December for a prize purse of $2,000 on top of like other product Connolly's and whatnot. And then also they get to design a map, the winner. But they're going to be competing in like 3 days of just grueling Heroclix competition, field, draft, bronze, and we'll probably do modern and silver, just like all. And then of course it's going to culminate in the last day. We're going to take the composite record of the top 2 players, and then they're going to play, or we could do. Well, it's not fully fleshed out, but like basically, the finals will be bronze, and then the winner is the winner, and that's kind of like the decathlon of like the Heroclix, right? Like as we say, so it's going to be crowned the best all-around player, which is what we like to advertise when we did this the last time. So that's what that's all about. So
every format's going to be played.
Yeah, it'll be fun. This will be fun.
Bring all your clicks.
Hopefully by then, maybe we'll have Disney Plus. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
It will eventually come, right?
Yeah. We're going to play that Scooby-Doo.
All right, Jeff. So we got some topics here.
All right, let's get into topic number 1. That's your event, sir, coming up next week,
so
21st.
The first stop of the qualifier, I want to at some point I want to call it the Pro Tour, but like this is the first stop of the qualifier circuit for the Invitational, and it's going to be at my store on the 21st, which is next Saturday. It's obviously bronze. Start time is at 10 a.m. is the registration, and 11 o'clock when we start. And it'll probably be 5 rounds, because I would like to think we're going to hit over 20 players, because I know there's a lot of interest. So, and in this area, other than the regional that we had, there's no competitive Heroclix at all.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are excited. I think we get over 20 players. Probably be 5 rounds, and then cut to 8, and then we'll crown a winner there. The pricing, I loaded up with all kinds of stuff. I think there's two or three like Lady Phoenixes, and there's like a John Cena, there's a Master Mold, there's like all kinds of stuff on there. There you go. 3 there you go. 3 Lady Phoenix, Master Mold, John Cena, Ultimate Warrior, and then what I like to do throwing. I threw something in there. Was that random weird piece?
Yeah, I
down
saw
there.
that.
That's so for those not familiar, that's a true bronze piece because I think aside from the Batman there, I think that's the those are the only two out there that have like the old cards.
Yeah, you can't see the back, the dials on the back.
Yeah, exactly. And the Weird actually won a Rock Super Qualifier back in the day. So that's
what meta.
Yeah. Look that up. I think at some point what we're gonna have to do is do like these bronze challengers where you like build the best team and then you just like throw a figure out there and then boom, let's see what happens.
Yeah,
We do something like that, you know.
See if the old team still work.
Yeah, or like maybe you try the old one and you try to update it with new stuff. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But I think on top of that, there's also a brick.
Yes.
Of War of the Realms, and then
it's actually a case, right? You're breaking up between the top 8,
so
top
it's
4.
A brick for first, and then a case is being broken up, or the second brick is being broken up within the next.
Yeah, that's it.
Spots. And there is a third place game, so just keep that in mind because we want to do kind of like that's how they do it, you know, in Olympics and stuff like that. It's even in like a World Cup, you'll have the gold medal game, so the first and second, and then they'll have the bronze medal game.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, it'll be the third place game because you know obviously you want to get that Lady Phoenix as the third prize. So that's why it's structured like that. So it should be fun. I expect people coming from. I mean, you're coming down. There's people from north.
Yeah.
I hopefully the Trash Bros come.
Possibly.
Yeah, and then Arizona guys are coming too. Vegas guys are coming. I know Roland's coming. I'm excited for that. The San Diego guys are coming. Bakersfield, Fresno. They're all coming from all over, so it should be good.
Yeah, I saw the boxes that Roland posted that he's bringing to you.
Oh, dude, I didn't know. He told me he was bringing stuff. I didn't realize he was bringing that much. Oh my god!
I was like, oh, dude, Pat's gonna be busy.
I was like, Roland, you said you just had some stuff. Oh my god! But yeah, we'll see. It looked like just cases of Heroclix, but those are all bulk stuff.
Just bulk.
We'll see. Okay, I was like, all right, we'll see. But yeah, that's next Saturday, and my goal is to get some streaming up so that people can watch to see what these teams look like, because it's a different. If people who are really going to look at the bronze format, there are a lot of the metagame is way different. Okay, it's completely different. We'll talk about that later, but it's not just like a 10-pole ID guy or just like I don't know, just Thanos by himself or you know, you're just playing a bunch of monsters. Like all that is still viable. It's just there's so much other things. Like one example would be Thanos can't just mind control you to death because Nighthawk Prime is in the format.
It's a thing.
He just prevents mind control. Period. So that's something to deal with, right? Little things like that. Jason of Sparta, just that's another one, right? Alyosha Craven, but yeah, that's
Gamma Bomb.
There's a lot of stuff to negate some of this meta stuff that's modern, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll get into that later on, but that's what I got for that one.
All right.
Any input or anything you want to say?
No, your pricing looks sick, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Very excited.
Okay, because Chris doesn't know about like a lot of the players that play in the circuit, so I'm gonna ask you, Jeff. Aside from yourself, who's gonna win?
Oof.
All right, let's say who's gonna play in the finals. Who's gonna play in the finals? How's that? Besides you, aside from you, who are the two people?
I'll give it, dude. I think it's gonna be Clay, and
Clay, defending champ. He's the defending champ.
He is.
He has some spicy stuff, man. He's been giving me his list. It's pretty crazy.
I'll say Alyssa because I know she said she was gonna bring some heat this tournament.
She is. She has some nice little tech that we talked about. We'll see. We tested yesterday in like a practice tournament. She did all right. I mean, she ended up winning it, but she was kind of like, you know. But I was like, well, you did play against Super Scroll. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So, so I would say if the Cotes come, they're the finals. Aside from me, okay? Because obviously I'm gonna pick Jeff. But like,
I'm in.
Aside from Jeff, it's gonna be those brothers. But if they don't come, it's got to be like Clay,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's Clay and whoever else. I don't know.
Clay. Jackson might make it with his Thanos. See how his Thanos does in bronze.
Okay, Clay and Jackson. There. That's
Yeah.
my finals. I know. Chris is probably, who are these people? You're gonna know who they are real quick, Chris.
Bunch of California cats.
Yeah, I know, like all the, PJ Bolin, George Masood. Well, I'm a fan of actually George Masood, and like PJ Bolin. Actually, I'm a fan of PJ Bolin too. But Daniel Pound, I know all the big names and stuff like that, but not your neighborhood cats over there in Cali. I don't know.
Oh man, you hear that?
Oh
man, Clay's.
No, I know Alyssa. I know Alyssa.
Clay's big, has won a lot of events, right?
A lot. Like when we do the team seal, he's always in the top. The last 3 times I played with him, we finished 3rd at Worlds.
What's his last name?
Wood.
Clay Wood.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he plays mostly sealed. That's why, like to me, he's the best sealed player. I hands down. I don't know. He can make chicken salad out of chicken shit, right? Like he's that good. But
I love
when it comes to constructed,
that's my favorite format.
Chicken shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Sealed.
No, to me, it's just fun. I just like pulling something out of my butt, just like, here you go. Like all of a sudden I do this, and
that's how good. Yeah. Clay's like amazing at that. So,
not going to lie, I struggle with sealed.
Yeah. So when we usually play, he's always like, when we do the team seal, he's usually like, okay, what do you guys want to build? And I'll just play whatever's left over. He plays whatever's left over, and then I look over, and he's like 8-1 after 9 rounds. We're like, what the hell? We just gave you what's left over. I mean, that's how good he is, though. So, but yeah, okay. So I guess I'm excited for that. Well, the streaming will get that one going. That'll be exciting.
Yeah,
like it. All right.
Yeah, we like seeing like the players, and we're sitting there watching, and we're like, oh, like they could have done this and this and this. But you could say that all you want. You're not in the heat of the moment like the player is. We're just bystanders watching it at the moment.
Yeah. Also, just want to see the games being played. Like I really liked watching the national championship last week.
Mm-hmm.
I actually watched the stream like at the store because it was the only one. It was like the only content that's out there, and it was nice watching those games. So I hope it could be the same, but crazier because there's more crazy stuff.
I wish they had a Heroclix channel. I always have like something that was devoted to just here. I'd pay like double for that, actually watch that. It was like Heroclix 24/7.
Yes,
everything about it. I'd be like, yeah, I'll watch that all day.
No, I try to put as much content as I can, but if we do more of the streaming, and so all these things, we're going to do recordings and everything, it'll all be up there. So that'll be exciting, especially when you do yours. Definitely, you got to put either streaming or record and put them up. So
yeah, I'll definitely record and stream for my event.
Yeah.
Same with you.
I already have a guy set up for it.
Nice.
So are we going to see Manny and Jacob in the finals? Shots fired to everyone else.
It depends on who shows up. I mean, they're both.
Berg is going to be there. I know that.
What's that?
John Berg is going to be there too.
Yeah.
Might get Richard out there. Might get Rich.
Yeah, might get Rich.
I mean, we'll just have to wait and see who all shows up. There is a lot of talent, not just people that come to my store, but people at other stores that are really, really exceptional players. So in this area,
I mean, I can attest to that. So,
I imagine Jacob, Manny, Fletcher, Jeremy Christie, if he's able to come too, he's an excellent player. There's a bunch, a bunch of really good players. So
that's looking forward to that. And that'll be cool because you'll be the first event that's going to have the Connellys from San Diego Comic-Con, which basically
we'll be the first ones to have like the newest swag.
Yeah. So.
All right. Leading into topic 2, the 2022 Majestix Open Series presented by The Comic Dimension. We have kits that we're getting out.
Hey, you want to put up that logo real quick? Just because, like, I've been, like, it's so stupid. I don't know why it works like that, but boom, there it is. Look at that. Look at the new logo. Shout out to
awesome.
Jeremiah Peterson for hooking up the logo. But boom, there it is. Just to let you know, Chris, so we're getting also in the kits, we're going to be giving out a boxing ring map and a WWE map. And it's going to have this logo is going to be in the middle of both.
That makes it even more special right there.
Yep. So once Jesse Blanchard finishes the artwork and he's going to send it out, boom, we'll put them in the kits. So I should be getting that in like a week or so. So I just have to, kind of like ring check some of the people that are going to come to this for next week. But that's going to be cool. Can't wait for that. And we'll be putting that on a lot more stuff when we make more stuff. So because like one of the other ones, obviously the ATAs is still hard. So oh my gosh,
so many.
Hopefully I can get it by next week. But all right, go ahead. You were saying, sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh no, I was going to say go through the kits and all everything that's included in it.
Yeah. So the main thing for the kits are the 4 maps and the location card. So if you want to bring that up, it's everything is going to have the top 4 is going to get the map, and the current map right now is the Glass Lake map. So you want to look at the picture of the
just sharing the map first. And then we got a location bonus cards.
There's a set of those that's going to go to first. These are all 20 location cards. Let me ask you guys, do you think they're going to make any more locations, or are they done?
I was thinking about that the other day, actually, because it's been a while since they put out a new one. I think it's been over a year.
I thought they were great. That's a great idea.
I thought it was amazing. Like everyone played them. They're so useful. Yeah. Like it brought a lot to the game. Yeah. I'm hoping that they continue to bring them, make them or do different things.
Maybe they get a bit, but yeah, I think these are great because you don't have to bring the map. You just bring these. I mean, you have to bring the map if you want to play on it,
but it's easier to show people instead of having to turn it around. But the last one was at the Latverian Village, right?
Yeah, Latverian Village.
And that was Fantastic Four. So that was right when COVID started. So it's been almost 2 years. Year and a half or more.
Yeah. No, it's got to be more than that, right? Because didn't 2020? It's 2022 now.
Yeah.
So 2 years. Yeah, it's been 2 years. So they'll definitely rotate out within a year after this rotation.
The winner gets this plaque. Oh, this is the one. Everybody saw this one. Yeah, look at those 2 Hawaiian guys in that picture. So sexy.
Oh, you mean that first and second guy?
Look at that.
They're matching.
Got to. The top 2 guys had to match.
Okay, so you see, these are I had 8 of them made because we have 8 guaranteed, but we can make 2 more too. But there it is. The winner will get the Bronze Age Invitational Qualifier winner plaque, and this is, I think this is something like a nice addition that someone can actually show that they won something, right?
Yeah, dude, it looks really nice.
Like you get like something, right? And then we're also having a Bronze Builder Winner Award, affectionately known as the BBW winner award.
Make sure to come down and get your BBW, guys.
BBW, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
I know. So there's going to be.
I'd like to get a BBW one myself. That'd be cool.
Well, if you go to one of these, you can try to win one. So there's going to be 2 in every kit. The first one is going to be awarded to. It's kind of like our fellowship prize for the most unique team that didn't top 8. So if you made top 8, you're going to be ineligible for one of them. And then the other one is at the discretion of the judge organizer, or however they want to give it out. But the spirit of the award is for those team builders, because we always like to say this is the team builders format. So if you think they made the whoever in the tournament made the another unique team that's really really good, really awesome, just different, whatever, then this could also go to that person. It could also theoretically go to the winner if they really did win with like 3 ultimate dragons. I don't know.
Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Right, Blue Eyes, yeah, like it's just a 3/100 that just wins. Like, oh well, you got to get it. You play 3 Yu-Gi-Oh pieces. I don't know, but this is just to encourage diversity in the
originality.
Yeah.
Yes, because we don't want this. Like if you look at Silver right now, granted it's a small sample size, but it's just monsters and Thanos like everywhere.
Yep.
It's kind of boring that's all you see. Every now and then you'll see something different, but I think this will incentivize the players. And this is an actual pin, so they can like actually show that off by bringing it around. On top of that, the winner of each one will get $25 store credit to the Majestix eBay store. So that's that probably pays for your entry if you win this already, because you probably paid $25 to play, and now you just get it right back. So that's something to look forward to. I know that a lot of people are already looking for crazy teams, so that's going to be, you can see Alyssa wrote Starjammers.
Yeah.
You see what Jesse wrote?
Yeah. Does Chameleon?
Like no comment.
Yeah. So Yu-Gi-Oh, cool. Lord of the Rings pieces, or any of those older micro sets, definitely get bonus points for this.
Dude, for sure.
Yeah, there's some good Lord of the Rings stuff.
Yeah,
really
definitely.
Good.
Like
I think that that Legolas. Man, I have all of it. Like I love those sets. They were really good.
Maybe you should go to the Indiana one and try to get one of these BBWs.
Yeah. I'll take a BBW wherever I can get it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Man. Oh, that's gonna be a thing. All right. And then furthermore with the kits, there's gonna be dice tokens, and of course our tokens are just bystanders that people will use. I wish I had them by now, but they said they're mailing it out on Monday, so I should get it by like Thursday or Friday. But it's gonna have like Walking Woods, the Leslies, the Demonicus Pogs, Chewy, things like all the basic ones that use the most of. And then based off of what we see a lot of in the data when we get the lists, then we can see which ones that people play the most of. The next batch we can make those, and then so forth. And then just to add more things, we're going to have, starting in July with Chris's first event, this is the big one. There's going to be 1 Phoenix Sentinel, maybe 2, but we'll see how many we can get. 1 Phoenix Sentinel and 2, if we can get 2 for each kit, 2 Batman and Catwoman. These are the Connellys from the San Diego Comic-Con. And since I'm going to Comic-Con, I'm just going to go there and just bring a box, and just try to get as much as I can so we can fill out the kits for the last like 5 or 6, which is going to be great, because I think we're going to be the only ones that have them for a while, because I think the next time you're going to be able to get them is at Worlds.
Yeah.
And that's not until September. So we're going to have a solid like 2 months of just the only ones having it in our kits. So, and I'm like telling people if they can do events in July and August, so that they can get the most attendance. So, incentivize people to go get it, to go there and try to get it. But that'll basically be first, second, and third.
Dude, yeah, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah. And then we're just throwing in relics, team up packs, legacy card packs, random Connellys, Monthly Ellies, whether we're just throwing it all into the kit. Just, they can disperse it however they want. They can do it as entry, they can do it raffle, however they want to do it. But I think a good idea is to give out as many different relics as possible, so that people can look that there are relics in the format to play, because there are a lot of good relics out there that
there is.
Also keep in mind that can also be put on a character on top of an equipment. Aha, so that's something different. So you can like load up something, like Exodia them, and hopefully you win.
Get your tent pole on.
Yeah. So that's and the more things that come out and the more things that we can try to fit, we can. Of course, we have to try to keep our costs because we still need to raise the funds for the 2K and also have a profit margin so we can grow it some more. So that's going to be I think that's very exciting to have those con LEs. Like that's gonna be so cool to see the prize of the Sentinel just bam.
It definitely brings it to another level.
Yeah, plus the bricks and plus the store. Like I know, like for me at the Comet Dimension, we're going to be. I have so much prize support that I'm going to be giving out. Just like everyone's going to be. I got so many OP kits, so many like con LEs and stuff. I'm just gonna. Everyone's going to be leaving with like multiple things.
Nice.
Just for coming. Besides the top three.
Bring an extra suitcase.
Yeah.
And what's cool about that too, because the format is like an eternal format where it doesn't rotate out. You can have those old price kit stuff and it's still going to matter because it doesn't rotate out. So they could still be useful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just stoked for this, just to see. Man, I hope someone does come up with like a Bombshells team or like
exactly.
Earlier we were talking. I was like Furies. Atlantis. Yeah. Oh man, I'd love an Atlantis team.
Oh, Atlantis would be nice. Yeah.
And we're talking with Wes about that.
Yeah, I know. Right. Okay. Now, I guess to segue into these qualifiers, let's. I don't know if you want. I don't know if you want to bring up the dates and the like whatever. We could just. I know we didn't have it up anywhere, but I'm still trying to update the site. But we do have 8 confirmed. The first one obviously is mine. The next one is Jeff's. It's at the 4th, right? June 4th.
4th.
Yeah. And what's interesting about this, or the awesome thing about this, it's a 1K.
Yeah.
So it's on top of the regular kits. There's a 1K prize pool that's going to be split out within the top 8. So that's going to be that Saturday. And what time does it start again?
Registration's at 10, start time's at 11.
Okay. Because I know there's going to be at least a minimum of 3 of us going.
Nice.
Because Jesse, Alyssa, and I are going, and then we'll see if like Julio wants to come and whoever else. But because Alyssa doesn't work on Friday, so it's perfect.
Nice.
So she could just wait. We could just go. And then June 25th that's set already. We just don't know the store, but Armando's running it up in Bakersfield. I'll be running it with him. And then on July 23rd, that's when we're talking about Chris is his qualifier at the Comic Dimension in Greensboro, North Carolina. And again, that's gonna be the first event where it's gonna have the Connolly's from San Diego Comic-Con. And then
we're like the other two on the East Coast.
Yeah. So
everyone else is like West Coast.
Yep. It's all right. Yeah. There's 2 other
East side.
There's 2 other ones. One is in Indiana, one's in Michigan that I'm just waiting for confirmation. But if we get those 2, then we'll have a nice 10, and then we'll be good to go. But the August ones, Fresno and Cerritos. The Fresno, I know Landers wants to run it up there. We just need to find the store, but he's going to be doing it. Atomic Comics has already said we just got to find the date in August, but Cerritos is good. And then when Roland gets here, and then when I talk to Aaron from Tucson, they're just going to tell me basically when they want to do it. And I told them either August or early September if they can do it, so that they could still get that pre-Worlds crowd.
Yeah.
Right? So that they can still get it. I know Roland's really excited because I think he's going to be at our event. But yeah, the Tucson one's that's a great venue that we went. The one that you saw, Chris, where we're in the Hawaiian shirts, that was in Tucson.
Yeah.
So that store, the organizer there, they want to run one of ours over there too. So I was like, okay, cool.
Makes a lot of sense that y'all were wearing Hawaiian shirts there to Tucson, Arizona. They're famous for their Hawaiian beaches.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
It was a perfect shirt for the hot day.
That's how you throw them off.
Yeah.
They're like, what's going on here? And then they're like, yeah, you took 5. Oh, wait, what? I meant to prob. Sorry, you're dead.
Mind tricks. Playing mind tricks.
Yeah. So you look here, we got 8, possible 10. It would be nice to have a round number of 10 would be nice, because that would make the December event even more competitive, because there's going to be more players. But this is all building up to that big thing. And the last time we did this was in 2019. Was it 2019 or 2018? Yeah. It's been so long ago.
Through 2019, and then we had just started doing all the 1Ks again.
Right, and then COVID hit. Yeah, that's right.
Everything went to shit.
Oh man,
weird.
So,
well, hopefully the last time I had a 1K, there was a huge pandemic. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
I know, dude. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Jesus.
I know. Okay, so those are the kits, the schedule.
All right, so that leads us into topic 3, which is going to be our legal map list and our ban list. So let me pull that up.
Chris was looking over this. So Chris, if you have any comments or questions, this is good, because you're like a new person looking at the format, so this will be good.
I'm glad the I'm brain farting. The submarine. I'm glad the submarine's not on.
Where'd it go?
Oh yeah.
So, I hate that map. Actually, funny story.
Oh, are you talking about the submarine from Deadpool when you shoot out a wall, the water floods in?
Well, no, there was one where the outsides you couldn't
break.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you were bringing up the weird earlier. I lost a tournament because of that, like years ago, like a really big, really big tournament back when I was able to play when I wasn't a TO or anything. And the person had the weird, and submarine was still legal at that time, and he would just teleport out.
Yep.
And I couldn't get to him. Like that was it. Like I was just screwed. Yeah. And then he would teleport back in, attack, teleport out. It was just like, Good game.
Yeah, go over real quick, Jeff, the ban list.
All right, so resources just across the board, power batteries, everything from that to the Quinjet, gone, none of it. ID cards, gone, none of it. You can play that stuff in silver. Team bases, the ones where you get to add all the little figures on, those are gone. Can't use those. D20 Faust, super aids, can't play him.
Yeah.
Copycat, very degenerate. You build a team to play, right? And then just to come and have your figure taken and get stuck with this piece of shit. It doesn't leave a good play experience.
Negative, yeah, big time.
Resurrection Man, Pat, you want to touch on that one?
We had to choose some kind of undying element.
Like he just doesn't die, right? Like it's
to break up that like a real undying team, which was like impossible to get points off of. And we chose a Resurrection Man because one of the main ones is it takes a long time because you have to roll the die 4 times and he gets to pick 4 things. And then when he dies, he comes back, you have to roll again. So it's like, it just takes a long time, kind of like the Legion thing. But on top of that, like what happens if he picks the vehicle symbol? What the hell does that mean?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember you bringing that up the other day now.
So we're like, wait, so you can pilot him? So like that became, there's like, okay,
too many questions.
There's just too many things. That's not how when they designed it, they didn't have that yet. So it's like, okay, because it was between him, Deadman, haha, Joker. Like we had to pick something from there.
Well, you can pick Autonomous now.
Because like those guys are still easier. You can still play them, but this guy's the one, yeah. Ugh.
All right. Justin Seifert plays. It's the combo with Krang and just the constant attacking, right? Yeah. Morphine Jar. You literally stop the game, reset on the opposite side of the field. It's very time consuming, and it doesn't leave for a positive play experience.
But also, there's a lot of interactions that deal with your opponent's starting area.
True.
That's really bad because one of the ones I believe they say, like, isn't the Wrecking Crew something like that? Where like if you're in your opponent's starting area, or if you're closer to their side and you break stuff, you get the mission points.
Yeah.
Well, if you're both on each other's thing, it's on the other side, then
it's harder
you can like start breaking out, and they use win mission points because they're on the other side of the map.
Yeah, Mangog. There's that old Magneto that gets to do the.
Yep.
The
there's too many things, and you don't know what else is going to come out with. So we just say, like, hey, take it off.
Yeah. Omega Drive has a weird interaction with some of the things, and it says you can outwit things you can't normally, which is kind of vague, and it leaves a lot of loopholes.
Like, what does that mean? It's like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
So they're like, so how it was, you can outwit, you can get around protected outwit, safeguard outwit, and also you can outwit your own people. You're like, okay, now let's just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Legion, because that's the one with the chain bystander, basically can go infinite and just
go forever.
Yeah, just make all those chains.
It just takes too long.
Yeah. The bat signal, it made things. Things were too efficient for such a cheap cost, because you could just run out, shoot someone, and then bat signal yourself back. Especially when IDs were a thing, it was very abusable just to pop your guy away.
Yeah.
Ragdoll has a weird interaction where you move in from a non-adjacent square, you deal 1, and you move out, and then you move. And each time you move in from a non-adjacent square, it pings. It procs weird with certain figures. So
like what's his name? Rick Jones.
Rick Jones, yeah. So you basically can infinitely make those guys. And then I think it was with Sue Storm, the title character, that she'll then create all those water terrains and get the mission points. So he was the lesser of all those evils to get rid of. Penguin, as fun as
he's
he
on
is,
the silver list, so
as fun as he is,
so much fun, so fun.
With the new rally rolls, it just makes things
oh my god,
awkward. And it takes up a lot of time. Ultron Drone 7, that's the Inhuman one. PJ went over that with, you're basically gaining free 300 points.
There's an article on it.
Yeah. For playing him with the swap out stuff. So very good, right? Might as well do that. And then Bizarro Green Arrow, because of the infinite attack with Jason, because he goes to mind control a friendly character, say Jean, and then the mind control goes to him, tries to mind control Jean again. Jean was never a target, right? So it just keeps looping back to Bizarro Green Arrow, and you just
a lot of
attacks over and over again.
So we had a choice between this and Jason, and then we decided Bizarro Green Arrow because Jason Wingard was more of a interactive piece that people could play on the board, whereas Bizarro Green Arrow is not really. The Silver Age, they went the opposite. They went with Jason Wingard.
And there's other figures besides Jason that can proc the Green Arrow thing.
Yes. Yeah. And that's also, it can happen later on if they make new things.
Yes.
So now our map list, we try to curate the map list, because of the very, very terrible maps that are in the regular WizKids and Rock formats. Because believe it or not, the reason why Thanos is so busted is because he could play on Realm of Death or Ancient Tomb or
King's Tomb.
King's Tomb. Yeah. Those are like the big three. And if he's on that map, it's a non-interactive game. Completely.
It's a one-sided game.
It's not a good experience. You want to play a game where you can interact, you can at least fight. This you can't fight. So if you look at our list, we try to find maps, even though if they're indoor, we still try to have some accessibility on the map when you're inside, where you don't just completely blocked off. Now, if something pops up when, like we probably have to take off that Realm of Death, we're going to have to take that out at some point. But that's, but this is the first time we're going to see this. So we'll see how it works, right, in the format. But this will be continually rotated in and out, because we can also put in the older maps,
real bronze maps,
that aren't in, and then so not all of the modern maps are going to be here. And if you look at the very first thing up top, all location bonus maps, because that is a game element in the game, location bonus. I mean, we have cards given out, so it'd be weird to give out the cards and you can't play them.
And there's 20 of them, right? So that's just an automatic 20 maps added to our list.
So, and we also have too many maps. I mean, I really feel like a lot of this it's too much already, as you know. So we're gonna have to be cutting down constantly, and we'll have to reevaluate these every month or so, just to look at what everything looks like, and then
when new sets come out.
Yeah, but for sure, the Realm of Death is like really close to getting like cut. And one of the ones that's always going to be there, Arcade's Arena.
Always.
Just know. Always, because Arcade is legal in the format, and we need him to be at least playable.
Yeah, without it, he's nothing.
Yeah,
nothing exactly. So, and then our maps, you can see, which is MX. We've already taken out a couple maps because it's been like 3 years old. Or 3 years.
We rotated 2 maps so far, right?
So we're gonna be rotating again. Once we get a couple more, and we try to keep it as compact, concise as we can. And then, we'll see if we need we need an indoor map with elevated. We need an indoor map that's clear. We need an outdoor map with partly indoor. We need an outdoor map with multiple elevations, things like that. Then we'll just kind of evaluate that and go from there. So I think a curated map list is much better than just letting everything in, because then you get stupid maps.
Yeah.
Need maps with water.
And
I love maps with water.
We had Pacific Ocean legal for a while, the one from Fear itself.
Yeah.
So that was a good map.
What's not on here is the Hunter's Jungle should be on here, but it's not, huh?
That was the most recent one.
Yeah, because it should be legal, because we're giving out the Glass Lake ones. So when you get a chance later, just update it.
Can do.
Huh?
I said I can do.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was a question. But yeah, so how the maps work really is, if we once a new map is being released for prizing, the previous maps are A, purchasable, and B, they're legal. So now that the Glass Lake map is the new map, the previous map, which was Hunter's Jungle, is now legal. But Glass Lake map is not legal because it's just barely coming out.
It's a current winnable map.
Yeah. So then probably, by the time, Chris, your event comes around, we'll have a new map on top of that already, which means Glass Lake will be legal.
Ooh, continue the theme of horror.
Yeah, we should talk a little bit more about the new maps that we're coming out with. I think.
Yeah. So, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead and talk. I need to plug this in. Go ahead.
Okay. So so if you guys remember from we talked about before that we have a series of 4 maps coming out, and they're all going to be interconnectable, and they come from each a different horror story throughout the history of probably the 80s, 90s. I'm thinking, right, Pat?
Yeah. So it's going to be, this one we have, obviously it's inspired by Friday the 13th, which is Glass Lake. And then the next 3 is going to be from Evil Dead.
Ooh.
Jeepers Creepers was one, but I think we might change that. We'll see. It might be Children of the Corn. And then the other one was, what was the other one? Evil Dead, Jeepers Creepers, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
So those are the ones. I just have to talk to the map guy now. I'm probably going to talk to him this week or next week, because it takes him 3 weeks to make it, and then we go back and forth with how it's supposed to look, what the terrain, what the starting area, and with the one thing with ours, we always want accessibility on the map as much as we can. We don't want where you just can't do anything, where you just can't move anywhere. And non-symmetrical starting areas, because if you lose map, you want to at least have something in your favor, whereas they're already picking the map and they're already going first. So if you at least have a chance to choose the side of the map, at least you can at least maybe choose a better position for yourself if it can apply.
Yeah.
But if it was symmetrical, then it doesn't matter. They might as well just not even choose a side. So,
I'm excited about the Children of the Corn one.
Yeah. That was the one you were telling me, I think, right?
Yeah, that was my idea.
Yeah.
Actually, Children of the Corn was filmed here 30 minutes away from where I live at.
Very cool.
Here in Greensboro. So, there's It's just a cool thing. And me and you talked about like the design a little bit and stuff, Patrick, and I think that one's cool.
Okay, yeah, so definitely, all I do is like run by and then he just kind of chooses, and then we kind of go back and forth, and then we'll come up with an answer. So that's something we'll definitely tell him. So, all right. What else, Jeff?
That's it. We'll lead into topic 4 of the current Bronze Age metagame.
Oh yeah. So another one where Chris is going to be learning a lot of stuff. So that's good that you're on, because then you have questions that, like, if you want to ask questions, perfect, because a lot of people who are new to this are going to be having the same questions you are. But I was saying that what's different is there are a couple main archetypes. Number one, the animals. So the animals here are the teams are a little bit different than what you normally see in Modern and Silver, because this has a super alpha strike capability. Like, when I say super, we're talking you move 24 squares in one turn. That's right.
There's like 18 square charge.
Yeah, exactly. Because of Alyosha Craven. So Alyosha Craven is the one that can make animals move. When he's given a costed action, they can another animal can be given a move action for free. So, Hammer Eye's moving 12, and then he's copying Green Lantern team ability, so he moves 12, and then he just charges 6, so it's 18. Or if they're too far, he just moves another 12, drops the team off, and then he can attack, and then the maggots come in attack, and then the Goliathkin Pog from Alyosha can attack. So it's like all these attacks going in. You're popping out a Troublemaker, and then if there's a Mystics guy, then here comes Titano. So that's the other thing. I don't think animals have a Retaliator, right? Jeff, is there a Retaliator in Modern or Silver?
Silver, it would be the gray Titano.
The gray one, right? But in Modern, none, right?
No.
So in Bronze, there are two, and one of them is like a really big. The Titano from the Superman and Wonder Woman he can like kill teams like by himself.
Dude, yeah.
Because he makes.
Is that the one that goes along with the Lois Lane?
Yeah, it does. Right.
Yeah, I actually built a team with that once, and it was real stupid. Like back when he first came out.
Yeah.
I had the old school Chase Lois Lane, and I was just using. She was like 14 points.
Yeah.
I was just using her and just. Yeah, you can do some damage.
But this one retals twice, right, Jeff?
Makes 2 attacks. It's 10 for 3 twice.
10 for 3 twice. So it's an AoE. So it's like everyone within 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So if they're all soft and he connects, they're taking 6 each.
That is melt.
And you could play 2 of them if you want. But usually the Wendigo's also on there. But the team is hyper aggressive, because also it's kind of cool that an old figure like Alyosha can actually still hold up to today's standards. For 70 points, I think he's still very efficiently costed for what he does, because his stats are good now that Close Combat Expert works the way it works.
Yes.
He's still 6 clicks for 70 points, solid. He's got, I think, like Flurry Blades Outwit in the back, whatever. He has charge, but he also makes a Pog that, as long as he's on the board, it can be given any action for free once. So it can charge for free one time, and then it can, after they can just regular attack. So I think it's one of the ones from way back then that holds up now.
Yeah.
And then the other main one is a Jason of Sparta team. So we've seen a lot of these. They're either going to be like a ruler team, warrior team, or even Starjammers, but like ruler and warrior, those are the main ones. But Jason of Sparta has an effect where, because he could carry 3 people, but they have to share a keyword with him, and you give him a free action, and everyone in your team has immune for 1 turn. Just immune, like, but and not immune. I think they just can't be targeted. Period. Yeah, they can't, because immune is different. I'm sorry, it's not immune. It's can't be targeted with anything. So that means they can't attack him. They can't do anything. However, there's ways to get around it, because if you're able to damage him somehow, then he loses that power, and then now you can attack him. But that's why you give him an entity to give him reducers. But a lot of his friends are like Sky Tyrant, Jason Wingard, Wonder Woman, Guy Gardner.
Some scary beat sticks.
Yeah, there's some crazy. So it's an Alpha Strike team that can. It's weird because it's an Alpha Strike team that Alpha Strikes. It's like a delayed Alpha Strike because they move, do the free action, you can't do anything to them, and then they go kill you. So that's a big one. And then a couple of the other ones that are more of tweaks are Secret Six, because of thugs that you can add to the team to increase your Secret Six count. Of course, you can do that in Silver now, but one of the main ones is that you have Gamma Bomb in the format, which means Scarab can now shoot through the Gamma Bomb, which cannot be moved or destroyed. So they can't even stop you from just shooting them. And if they just leave you, like, okay, fine, we're not going to do anything, then it's just going to blow up and they kill them. So they got to like do something about it. And then, of course, the tent poles there are a lot more tent pole viability just because of the relics that you can throw on with Split Lip. Of course, that's what we're going to go next, is Split Lip, being able to make relic rolls +1 and free. And then you combo that with tent pole getting all the equipment, then the guy gets hard to kill, because you have things like Nimrod now, or even Thanos, backed up with Split Lip. They can be loaded up with relics, because remember, relics can go on anybody. It doesn't have to be standard sized. So that's a very distinct difference that makes like someone like Nimrod much better, because Nimrod doesn't have a move and attack, right?
Yeah.
Right? If you give him a hammer, he's going to have a charger or a run shot. Yeah. And then, of course, we have Nighthawk Prime, right? That's like probably the big one.
Yeah.
Nighthawk Prime, no bonuses, no mind control too. So Thanos, no free mind control. What's that?
I love that piece. Such a good piece. I'm a big Squander Supreme fan anyway, so
there you go.
Like that piece is so good.
I want to see someone try that. The AT. Have you seen that ATA? The ATA that makes you could play all the primes on your team.
Yeah. Which they made them all primes, and it's like,
and they were so far apart too.
Yeah.
But that's a good way to get a BBW, guys.
Yeah.
There you go. The BBW.
But I think Nighthawk Prime is one of those format defining pieces. Of course, there's Blind Owl, Agent 13, and Airstrike Ross. Airstrike Ross is one of those ones that can actually stop like turtle teams.
Yeah,
he just blows them up.
Pim Batman. Pim Particle Batman.
Pim Particles is a big one with Batman. What are some other entities? What are we talking? Duh.
Yeah, you brought
entities
up
are back.
I was like, man, why are we talking more about that, man?
Yeah. The entities now, okay, let me ask you this, Chris. Do you think, or if I gave you this compared to Modern, okay, you pay 25 points, you get a +1 to any combat value you want, every turn, and you get to pick a power. But the powers are these like 3 different powers.
Yeah.
Is that worth playing?
And
let's say one of those powers is a damage reducer. Let's say, I don't know, because that's usually what people want.
Yeah, for 25 points. Yeah, I mean, Modern has stuff that's similar for the same amount.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because like we were having this little discussion that like, okay, so you get 10 points, and you get Alchemical Fire. Like, okay, that has some good effects. Now, would you pay 15 points to be able to have a stat boost and a power, a limited pick of power? And it was kind of like, kind of split, because it was like, well, it depends. It was like, okay, well, obviously the pick of power and the +1 will be to your favor, because that's why you're playing it. It's not just some random thing.
Yeah.
I tend to think it is. I tend to think it is worth it, because now I think the stat boosts for things are getting lesser, because like especially the damage, the plus to damage is other than power gem, it's hard to get the plus in the damage now.
Yeah, it's definitely a way to get that damage up.
Yeah, and obviously attack boost. That's why like Power Gem is so good, right? Because you just don't you get it all. You get the +1 attack, you get +2 damage. But the entity can kind of give you close to that. But then on top of that, like there's a chance you just get improve and invincible on your guy that's soft. That just might be worth it.
Or if you're one short for a charge and you're like, oh, I take 1 to my charge and you get there, or your range, like the ability to swap or choose different powers just gives you that much more utility. It's still worth the points.
Yeah.
That's I was leaning towards that side too, but it's so hard when you compare it to like a Power Gem because you're getting like +1, +2. But aside from I guess aside from the Power Gem, I think the main things with the entities grant is reducers that like regular equipment doesn't, right? Because I don't think there's an equipment out there that just gives invuln or invincible, correct?
One of the Hulkbuster armors gives you invul, right? And then the Blackbeard's
the caveat. Okay, the Blackbeard, yes, you're correct, but that was conditional because it drops.
Yes.
The whatever the torso is it's a bronze piece. So when we were talking about it, we were comparing like modern.
Yeah.
Because the for sure the torso, but that's bronze. At that point, you might as well just play a.
I'm gonna say those are only 2 reducers besides the hammers giving toughness, but you're not getting a hammer for toughness, right?
No, but remember those aren't. No, but I'm talking about equipment.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the only ones I can think of.
Yeah. So that's why and it's almost permanent, right? Because like most of the guys you're putting on, they usually have invulner imperv like at least 6 or 7 clicks, and then they kind of drop off. But so yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many people continue to play it at these events, because I don't know how many people have them. Like Chris, do you have them all?
The entities?
Yeah.
I got several.
Yeah, because it's like people just don't have them.
They were hard to get from the start,
I
right?
don't have them all.
Yeah.
But their price is still, good prices for them still.
Yeah. So we'll see if the price changes if people start playing this format. So they start to creep up again.
Plus, they can't outwit that, can they?
Jeff?
They can't outwit the entities. So
they can outwit standard powers granted by the entities.
For that character, but if they're getting it from the entities.
So special powers you can't.
Yeah, you can't outwit special powers from the entities, but you can outwit standard powers.
Yeah.
Because all they're doing is just saying you can't use this.
Yeah.
But for the special powers, they need to actually have it on their card, but they're not connected.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to get around it, which is kind of cool.
That was a good find.
Yeah.
But okay, if that's it, I have some trivia.
That's all our topics. So we're going to topic 5.
Trivia.
Heroclix trivia /
all right, this is gonna be fun. All right, here we go.
Do I have to answer in the form of a question?
No, you just
yes, you do, Jeff. You do. You
all
have
right.
to. I don't.
Your name is your buzzer. So if I ask a question, you just say Chris or Jeff, and then you answer first and see. So there are 7 questions here. That's just to keep it simple.
All right.
We'll do the first one's an easy one. This is ease us in. All right. So here's the first one. Remember, name is your buzzer. The first Starline OP set since NECA took over was
Jeff. Fear Itself.
Incorrect.
Dang.
I was going to say there was before that.
What was before Fear Itself? Was it War?
No, hold on. Wait, let's see if Chris answers. No?
Pass. Go ahead. Go.
Oh, my goodness.
Was it War Light?
No, Infinity Gauntlet. Come on.
Oh,
dude. Okay.
I even have mine with all the gems.
The big Thanos. I love that Thanos.
Yep, I still have them.
Fuck.
Now here's the other question to that. All right. How many months was it? Name is your buzzer.
Chris.
Name is your buzzer.
Yeah. Oh.
Chris. I say Christopher. I think it was 6 months.
Incorrect, Jeff.
Oh,
you know anything?
What is 4 months?
Jeez, you got 8.
Oh, I didn't play then. I started at Joker's Wild.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is good.
I actually played in that. It was.
Okay, then it's your fault. You should know that.
That was a long time ago. But like,
on.
I remember you had to go each time to get each gem.
Yep.
And then you got the the gauntlet itself.
These are
so
all
fun.
These are like bronze related. That's why. So it's like you guys got.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. That was supposed to be the easy one. All right, let's see. This is. I don't know. We'll see. All right. What was the first set to introduce primes?
What is? Jeff.
Okay, go, Jeff.
What is ASM? Amazing Spider-Man.
Incorrect.
Yeah, it's before that.
Okay. Oh, this is great.
I'm gonna be wrong, Chris.
God.
Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was before that, though.
Batman set. Close, Jeff, because that was the next one after that. Okay.
Okay, so it was okay. I wasn't sure which one came first. I knew it was one of the other.
Third question. All right. What relic deals the attacker 1 unavoidable damage when it takes damage from an attack? When the character takes damage from an attack. It's a relic. Deals 1 unavoidable damage.
Say what it does again.
I will give you a hint. It is not a Mystics team ability.
Oh, what is the Millennium puzzle?
You say Jeff. Okay, good.
Jeff, what is the Millennium puzzle?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one. He's on the board. All right. Continuing with.
Good job, Jeff.
Yeah. Let's go.
What relic grants steal energy on range attacks as well?
Oh, Jeff.
Okay.
What is the lasso? Wonder Girl's lasso.
Okay. Oh, he's 2. Okay. All right. Here we go. The 5th one. What is the map whose location bonus allows you to generate a seal or a puffin?
Oh, Jeff.
What
is Iceberg Lounge?
Oh, he got his 3.
I had that one.
Oh man, you were close. Okay. All right, this one should be This should be easy too. Okay.
What question are we on?
This is 6.
Okay.
You're up 3.
This
Name the relic that grants steal energy, regeneration, charge, toughness.
Jeff. What is Anger's hammer?
Oh, dang. Okay. Jeez. Okay, that's 4 for you. All right. This is where you can make it up, Chris. This is going to be the last question.
When
you're going to but here's the thing. You're each going to go back and forth until someone misses, okay?
Oh,
so
shit.
the question is, and I'm going to start with Chris, okay? The question is, name all indie sets in Bronze Age. So, Chris, you're first.
All right.
Don't look up realms.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Pick one. There's a bunch.
Okay,
you're gonna name one. He's gonna name one. What is it?
Lord of the Rings.
Okay, Lord of the Rings. Okay, well that's one. Okay, Jeff, go.
What is Yu-Gi-Oh? Or do we have to break down to individual sets, or are we just taking them as a whole?
Yeah. So okay. Lord of the Rings. So his Lord of the Rings actually that's one set. It's actually called Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Perfect.
What do you want to say?
Yu-Gi-Oh Series 1.
Okay, Series 1. Got it. Chris.
The Hobbit.
There's which one?
It was The Hobbit, The Fellowship of the Ring.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you the Fellowship of the Ring because that's the name of the other set. It's a Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring.
All right.
It's not Hobbit. All right, Jeff.
Yu-Gi-Oh Series 2.
Okay, Chris.
Return of the King.
Dude, what do you don't
Return of the King.
Oh, okay, so Return of the King.
Good one,
all right,
good
Jeff,
one.
Dude, he's giving you
Yu-Gi-Oh Series 3.
Jeff knows what's up. He's sticking with it. You should have said Series 3. All right, Chris, you're up.
that's his thing. So I'm all right. So what indie sets? I'm gonna stay away from all that now.
Oh my god, there's a lot.
So indie, yeah, there's a bunch of indie sets, but I'm still like thinking back to like, they had the like the older ones, like when they had League of Champions and stuff like that. But this is before Bronze. So indies.
Come on, man.
Star Trek.
What?
Star Trek.
Okay, which one? It's like you said, Marvel.
The ships.
No.
Ships aren't legal.
Incorrect.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're not legal.
Okay, wait. I'll give you another shot. Pick one.
The Next Generation.
Which one?
The Next Generation.
Okay, there's two. Okay, which one?
Series 1.
Okay, fine.
We'll
give you that one.
We'll count it as both.
It's called Resistance is Futile, but okay, Jeff.
To boldly go.
Okay, to boldly go. Okay, see? Okay, Chris, now you go. No, he just took your other answer. You got to get this, or if Jeff gets it, he wins.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Damn.
Heroes in the Half Shell.
No, I mean, like, there's
Heroes in the Half Shell.
No, that's the name of the first set is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so Series 1, that's fine. Okay, we'll do Series 1. Go ahead, Jeff.
Heroes in the Half Shell.
Okay. Next one, Chris.
We haven't even gotten to the video game stuff yet.
Dude, we haven't even. Dude, just
Street Fighter.
Too old.
Incorrect. Okay, so Jeff, you get this, you win.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Assassin's Creed. He gets it. Oh,
how
man.
about the
Bioshock.
Bioshock, Halo.
Pacific
I'm
Rim.
just gonna name them. Here.
Oh, Pacific Rim was so
Iron
good.
Maiden. That was my back pocket.
There's Two Towers.
Yep.
The Star Trek starter set. The Hobbit Unexpected Journey, Hobbit Desolation of Smaug, Hobbit Battle of Five Armies, Iron Maiden, Bioshock, Pacific Rim, Kick-Ass 2, Lone Ranger, Mage Knight, Dota 2, Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle of the Millennium, Shredder's Return, Unplugged, Undead, Star Trek Away Team, WWE, and Orville.
Nice, yeah.
Those are all
so much good stuff.
So if somebody can build a Lone Ranger team, then they automatically win.
Dude, you show up with some Lone Ranger pieces, you're getting a BBW. It's guaranteed.
Because you ain't winning no games.
You're not winning any games.
I will special order you a BBW block.
Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. Oh man. All right, well that's what I got. I think we should do this again. I'll do trivias. I like the trivia.
That was fun.
Scott, when I did this with Scott got 2. He got 2 of them, and they're right easy. One of them was what did Matt Esbrook make? What was the ATA that he made? They're teammates, and he didn't get that one.
Oh, what ATA did Matt make?
The Rogues.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know that.
So back in the day, they used to do if you won the King of the Hill, there was a King of the Hill format at Gen Con. Yeah. And if you were the King of the Hill, you got to make an ATA. And so he won in one of the years, and he got that. That's what he made. And basically what it did was it just outwitted hypersonic speed. So.
Well, at least I got 1 point, right?
Yeah. With help from Jeff, that's good.
Yeah, dude.
We'll do it again next time.
I
more
sit there and I just go through the relics and objects and I just read them all. Gotta stay on top of my.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's like so people can like start thinking stuff about it.
Dude, it's good. Yeah, that was some good questions. That was some of them were hard. I had to reach deep on some of those.
Yeah, and I'm just brain farting over here, just on the spot. I couldn't think of nothing.
It's almost 1:00 where you're at, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
All right,
about 1 in the morning.
We should be done now.
All right. Well, we'll let you go.
Thanks for joining us. Well, we could do this again. This fun. Well, we could do it again after we do like have a couple events, and we could talk about like the results and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
And we'll see you. We'll see you when we see you. All right. Until next time, guys. Remember, only bad players win the dice.
So don't forget to practice rolling your dice, guys. Take it easy.
Yep.
Bye, y'all.
Shake it, Cali.